Just because your project is on track doesn't mean you are. Being busy doesn't mean you're actually being effective. Do your projects change the business or are you checking a box? What's keeping you from reaching your next level? In today's episode, we are going to address that. Point number one, examine whether you inspire or drain your team. Listen, family, you have to have some type of energy in your meetings and these connections that you're making with your team because energy is definitely contagious. High energy leaders spark momentum. Low energy leaders, well, they stall the progress as well as the morale. Here's my actionable tip for you. Ask your team an anonymous survey. Do you feel supported and energized after our interaction? These responses will amaze you. So after you get these responses, you want to adapt your approach because leadership is about being able to have the ability to adapt. Point number two, review how well you handle conflict. See, fella, we want to avoid conflicts, even the smallest issues. And what ends up happening is these small issues grow into larger, or I should say, major problems. The reason why this is important because productive conflicts lead to better solutions and stronger relationships. Here's my actionable tip for this. There's a model out there called SBI. Again, SBI, situation, behavior, and impact. This model addresses issues directly, but we add a little sprinkle of constructive, we're being constructive with our breakdown. Let me unpack that for you. Situation, it describes the specific context or time and place where the behavior actually occurred. Then B, for behavior, we want to describe the specific and observable actionable words that the person was engaged in. And then the last one, which is the most important, I believe, out of all of them, is the impact. We want to explain these consequences. What was the result of that particular behavior? And focusing on how it affected you, the team, as well as the organization. Point number three, assess how much you invest in your learning and growth. Family, if you get into this thing that I love, that I hope you fall in love with called project management, this field is consistently evolving. Your knowledge must evolve with it. What ends up happening is stagnation starts to occur, and then you feel like you're working a job. But see, the difference between working a job and having a career is through growth. How do we get growth? We start going and studying, listening to episodes like this. I know it was a shameless plug, but again, just developing through material, whether it's LinkedIn Live, whether it's just micro courses, things of that nature, because what you don't want to happen is that you don't want to be somewhere in an organization and you're working a job instead of having a career. Here's my actionable tip again. I'm going to unpack it a little bit more. Dedicate time to upskilling. Listening to these type of episodes, like I said, and again, I'm going to say shameless plug, reading PM blogs, taking micro courses, and most of all, getting connected with people that are like-minded with you in the field that you're in. If it's project management, get connected with some project managers because it's going to be important. They are going to help you see blind spots in your growth, meaning, hey, I'm learning about AI. You might want to go check that out. Or, hey, I'm learning about this new scheduling technique. It's important. I'm committed to it so much that every Saturday, I'm part of my mentor's Project Management Leadership Institute. Every Saturday, I don't care if it's a holiday, I don't care what the day is on that Saturday, I will be there. And we're as a small group of us and that we exchange information where we provide value and we help each other grow into this thing called project management. Point number four, audit your time management practice.